Super Nintendo Classic. Yes, you heard that right. Now, if you're like me, I much prefer the Super Nintendo to the NES. Nothing against the NES, it does have some great games, but my first Nintendo home console was the Super Nintendo. So it's great news to hear Nintendo are releasing the Super Nintendo Classic just in time for the holidays this year. Unfortunately, there doesn't appear to be more information about the console re-release. I can only hope Nintendo do the right thing and give us longer controller cables though. Too many times I accidentally pulled the NES Classic off the table during frantic moments of gameplay. The 16-bit Super Nintendo was an instant classic for many people and offered a massive upgrade to its popular predecessor, the NES. A lot of the big franchises started off on the Super Nintendo as well. F-Zero, Star Fox, and of course the great Donkey Kong Country series, to name a few. Sure, many of the games have appeared on other Nintendo formats over the years, but being able to easily hook the console up via HDMI and play with the original joypads is a big bonus. Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, and The Legend of Zelda all on one tiny console? Sounds good to me. Let's hope Nintendo manages to secure a lot of third-party content though. Whilst the Super Nintendo Classic could feature enough content from just Nintendo themselves, it would be great if we could play some of the other great games that grace the system, perhaps including lesser known titles and even games that never made it to America or Europe. Fingers crossed Nintendo ups its production to meet demand this time. Now, Nintendo have actually stopped production of the NES Classic, and the last batch might already be sold out. Quite clearly, Nintendo didn't have a clue on how well their remodeled 1985 console would be received. Prices have soared on eBay and are already collector's items, yet Nintendo have decided to pull the plug on production. As soon as the console was released in November, it's been sold out for the majority of the time. Sure, Nintendo did not expect the NES Classic to be as sought after as it is, and it was only ever meant to be a niche product for the Christmas period. I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo's online subscription service for the Nintendo Switch will allow you the chance to play these classic games on the go as well, something both of these classic pieces of hardware won't be able to offer. Nintendo probably won't announce anything more official about the Super Nintendo Classic yet, as I'd expect they don't want their current hardware to be overlooked. Will you be picking up a Super Nintendo Classic? Leave your comments below. If you enjoyed the video, maybe give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching.